Welcome to News Dump. News Dump. Insert slogan here. Hey everybody. Hey everybody, it's me, your host, Hank. Before we get to the news, we're debuting a new segment. Roll the intro. Ow! Corrections. Department. Fucking antique keyboard. Okay, in a previous episode, I got something wrong. I know. I was surprised too. I claimed that Pluto was the largest object in the Oort cloud, but a commenter pointed out that in fact I was wrong. It is not. It is the largest object in the Kuiper belt, which is a bunch of rocks and stuff that aren't the Oort cloud. So thanks for pointing out the correction. We uphold the highest journalistic standards here at News Dump and vow to never get anything wrong again. Second correction, in our Star Wars coverage, I referred to Jon Favreau as America's cool uncle. Unfortunately, that's not true. In fact, he is guy who repairs synthesizers. Ow! Man, being a journalist is hard. I don't know how Ted Koppel stays so handsome. Time for the news. The moon. Where did it come from? Nobody really knows since we weren't around back then, but the prevailing theory that a large object known as Theia, a planetary size object, collided with Earth at a specific angle, causing this donut sphere or something, or I don't, and then the moon emerged out of that, is now being questioned thanks to new research about geochemistry. And these people are coming up with all kinds of new theories. First, there's the giant impact model. That's the one at the top. Then there's one called synestia. Sorry, it's just the coffee. Synestia, it struck the proto-Earth with enough, I don't know. So it's vaporized both objects, and then there's one with moonlets, the one giant impact, a whole bunch of little ones came together. I'm reading this for the first time. Twin collision. You mean like when Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger chest bump? Perhaps the simplest alternative is Theia was made of the same shit that the Earth was made of, and that it just grew. All right. So anyway, we're gonna learn more. We're figuring it out. Okay, we don't know. We can't go back in time. We can only make our best guess. God, our ancestors were so stupid. They thought it was cheese. They're like, oh, it's round and pale. Must be cheese. Round and pale sounds like my ass or my balls if I'm having a good ball day. The people that came before us were so stupid. God, they were dumb, and I can't really blame them. I mean, you only know what you know. If you see something in the sky, well, it's obviously made out of fermented cow milk or whatever the fuck cheese is. Accretions of mold shit. All right, now, some sad news. Stephen Hawking died at the age of 76, but in intergalactic dog years, he was 77.5 because of relativity. It's subtle. Hawking was a cosmologist and a physicist and an international playboy. His work covered black holes, relativity, cosmic inflation, and of course, the Big Bang. He had some divorces, some affairs. That guy had affairs. Man, I can't get laid. I gotta start doing push-ups again. Everybody's horny. Everybody's always horny. That's just what we are. We're just horny animals. Even him, horny, if you think about it, it makes sense since evolution has a really strong bias against people who don't want to fuck. It's honestly, I've reached a point in my life where I'm just so tired of it. I don't want to be horny anymore. I've been horny for a long time. It's a huge pain in the ass. I mean, it's fun when you can do something about it, or I should say do someone about it. But it's just like, I got shit to do. I got to make these fucking animations for YouTube. You know what I want to do? I want to draw a bat and put him on a ceiling and have him poop on my head. That's my plan for this show. That's the brilliance you can look forward to. And if I wasn't horny, I'd probably be able to do that a little quicker. Anyway, Hawking was one of the titans of the thing. His name belongs on lists like Galileo and Einstein and Genghis Khan. Among the world-changing insights and discoveries, Hawking also taught us that it's okay to make fun of disabled people if they are super famous or kill their wives. He's now up in heaven doing what he loves for eternity, being surprised by the existence of heaven. Hey God, get him a comfortable wheelchair. Hey, are people in heaven see-through? I've always wondered. I'll bet heaven feels like slowly plunging your hand into a bucket of Skittles and then slowly pulling it out, sniffing it with your eyes closed, while the gentlest smile creases your lips. And then they kick you out of the Skittle store. Okay, there's the news, everybody. The moon's all fucked up, and the Stephen Hawking's, he's worse. He's dead. That's the most fucked up you can be. Remember to click all the stuff, the liking and the subscribing and all that shit. If you want to support us on Patreon, you can. We do a weekly exclusive podcast on there. $5 gets you access. Plus, I post a bunch of process stuff about how I make this animation shit. And that's about all we got. More on the way. We'll look forward to seeing you again when we all take our next news dump. Oh, nailed it.